All right, let's dive right in. Today, we're talking about something that drives so many of us crazy, that dreaded weight loss plateau. We're going to break it all down into three simple, powerful pillars that can completely transform your results. Let's do this. Does this feel a little too familiar? You're eating clean, you're crushing it at the gym, you are putting in all the work, but the scale just stops moving. It's so frustrating, and honestly, it's the kind of thing that makes you want to just throw in the towel. But what if the problem isn't your effort? What if it's the strategy you're using? And there you have it. That quote from Healthline really hits home. The very rules you're so carefully following might actually be the exact things holding you back. And you know what? That's kind of great news, because it means you're not broken, your plan is. With just a few key tweaks, you can finally unlock all that progress you've been working so hard for. So let's start with pillar number one. Okay, first up, pillar one. Let's talk about your plate. And I want you to get the word dieting out of your head. This isn't about restriction. It's about building a smarter plate, not necessarily a smaller one. Okay, so this right here, this is a trap so many of us fall into. We see a package that screams low fat or diet, and we automatically think, yep, that's the healthy choice. But here's the dirty little secret Healthline points out. To make that stuff taste like, well, anything, companies often load it with sugar. And what happens? You end up feeling even hungrier than before. The fix is actually way simpler. Just stick to real, whole foods. So the actual game plan for your plate boils down to these three things. First, make protein your best friend. It seriously crushes your appetite, and this is super important, it protects your precious muscle mass. Second, get enough fiber. We're talking about that viscous kind that forms a gel in your stomach, making you feel full for ages. And finally, you gotta track what you're eating. Look, we are all terrible at guessing how many calories are in something. Tracking gives you the real, honest data you need to make smart moves. On to pillar two, exercise that actually moves the needle. We've talked about the fuel, now let's build the engine for change. This is all about working smarter, not just burning yourself out. Now this might sound a little weird, but Healthline points out this really delicate balance. If you're cutting calories but not exercising, you're going to lose muscle, which tanks your metabolism. But on the flip side, exercising too much can crank up your stress hormones, lead to burnout, and just wreck you. So yeah, neither extreme is the answer. So where's that sweet spot? Right here. Resistance training. Lifting weights, using bands, even just your own body weight. This is one of the most powerful things you can do. Why? Because it builds lean muscle. And the more muscle you have, the more calories you burn just sitting around. You literally turn your body into a more efficient 24/7 fat-burning furnace. So how do we actually get muscles to grow? Well, there are two key mechanisms. The first one is called mechanical tension. Think of this as the classic way to build strength. It's the intense force your muscles feel when you lift heavy stuff for just a few reps. That tension is a powerful signal that tells your muscles, hey, we need to get bigger and stronger to handle this again. And here's the other side of that coin, metabolic stress. You know that burn or pump you feel when you do a bunch of reps with not a lot of rest? That's it. It's caused by a buildup of stuff like lactate in the muscle. That whole process also sends a massive signal for your muscles to grow. A really great workout program is going to use a little bit of both of these. Okay, so you're eating smart, you're training smart, but even with those two pillars in place, the whole thing can come crashing down without our third and final one. This is the secret weapon. This is the architect of all your success. Just think about it for a second. What's the one thing that if you ignore it can absolutely sabotage everything else? It messes with your appetite, it kills your energy for workouts, and it stops your body from building muscle and burning fat. It's not some fancy supplement, I'll tell you that. The answer is sleep. And I know, we all treat it like it's a luxury, something we can just cut back on when we get busy, but that is a huge, huge mistake. Sleep is when all the magic actually happens. It's where your body repairs itself. And, most important for our goals, it's when it balances all the key hormones that decide whether you win or lose this game. Just look at this. This is what happens when you don't sleep enough, and it is a hormonal train wreck. Your stress hormone, cortisol, goes up, which breaks down muscle and tells your body to store fat. Testosterone goes down, which you need for muscle growth, and then you get this nasty double whammy. Ghrelin, your hunger hormone, goes way up, while leptin, the hormone that says, hey, you're full, goes way down. You're literally programming your own body to be hungry and store fat. And if you're somehow still not convinced, get this. The research shows that just one single night of bad sleep can make you insulin resistant. That means your body gets worse at using carbs for energy, so it's way more likely to just shuttle them straight into your fat cells. One night. That's how insanely powerful sleep is.
So, there we have it, our 3 pillars. Now let's put it all together into a blueprint that you can actually use for good. So here it is, the whole blueprint. Step 1, smart nutrition. Forget the diet junk and focus on protein, fiber, and real whole foods to keep you full and fueled. Step 2, smart exercise. Build that metabolic engine with a solid mix of resistance training. And step 3, smart recovery. You have to make 7 to 9 hours of good sleep your non-negotiable. It keeps your hormones fighting for you, not against you. Look, this isn't just theory anymore. These are real, actionable steps. You have the blueprint. So the only question left is, what's the first brick you're going to lay today? Are you going to go plan a protein-packed dinner, schedule that workout, or are you going to set an alarm to go to bed tonight? The power is literally in your hands.